Hey everyone, we are going to do the Statue of Rallos Zek today in EverQuest. We're going to 72 box on EQ Emulator. This is Dave of Daveland, and if you like what you've been seeing lately, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we will be doing more and more 72 boxing on EverQuest. Alright, so we are at, like I said, the Statue of Rallos Zek, and this is in Kael Drakkel. To get here, you're just going to go to the arena, which if you're coming from Wakening Lands is just up this way and then north, and if you're coming from Eastern Waste, kind of the same idea, just come down here to the center of Kael and then head north. If you go south, you go to King Tormax, and again go north into the arena, up the ramp, and into behind the ice wall. It's a good place to kill the Statue of Rallos Zek. Just get past these guys and a couple of gateways, and yeah. So I'm going to switch to Buddy, my trusty monk, and one of my trusty monks, and we are just going to kill some of these trash mobs here, just to get started. And you know what? I'm just going to pull them all. I've geared up. Oh, that's a couple extra ones. Okay. So, I've geared up significantly since. Oh, Buddy, be careful, yo! Oh my God. You know, I was about to say how I've geared up significantly. since my last video, and it seems that no matter what, I seem to get myself beat up pretty well. Where's my mend? Oh, mend is already used. All right, so just give it. You know what? I'm gonna switch to Dave real quick and go save Buddy. So let's come over here. Oh, it looks like he's sorry. All right, let's just go right ahead and. Buddy's coming back to the group, almost dead. Good thing for those J boots. And get him a nice heal, bring Dave back. Hopefully he doesn't get creamed when he comes back. Hopefully he gets his heal fast enough. I'm going to kill these guys. And probably don't even need to debuff them, but I will anyway. Make sure we have Peel Tank on, so if any of the mobs aggro a healer, the tanks will do something about it, otherwise they actually won't. They will just kind of keep doing their thing. They sometimes seem to aggro off the healers, but not always. This is the command for Peel Tank. It's just you tell the tank, Peel Tank on. I'm just doing a macro to do all of them, all the tanks, and then I have the other one for these guys. Alright, those guys are dead, and we're going to move on. Buddy's back to full life, and he's good, so we're going to have him run and hopefully be a little more careful this time, so I'm paying attention. Run down this way, and just see Buddy's stats. So Buddy's gotten much better since kind of last using him, but I don't know if his defensive is maxed out. It looks like it isn't. I think most of my characters actually don't have defense stats maxed out at level 60 besides the tanks, because I went to the arena, and I think I showed a video of this, of how to max out your defense stats when you're boxing and you're kind of leveling really fast. Because the way I leveled these characters was I put all 72 of them into a raid, and I turned off like experience splitting. So every time they killed a mob, it was like all 72 of them were soloing. So of course, when you have 72 characters, you can kill like 20 mobs at a time, and you level really fast. It makes AA grinding a little more manageable later on when I get to AAs. But anyway, they leveled fast. Oh, that's loud. That's a loud beep. One moment. Okay, that is no longer a loud beep. I just turned down the volume of my computer, and hopefully that will make things a little better. Hopefully it didn't affect my volume, because I don't really know how this stuff works. I aggro statue. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to aggro the Guardians, so we're just going to run back this way, and we're going to take the Guardians with me, and we're going to just feign death right about here, and have Dave run ahead. And where are we going? Dave doesn't have J boots on just because he's got 15 buffs, and I really shouldn't have key on. In fact, I'm going to turn it off and just do this. Get this guy. Let Buddy sit down there and kind of hang tight. Honestly, if they all came, I'd probably be fine. My characters are fairly well geared at this point, and I probably could take on Statue, the 2 Armors of Zek, and the 2 Guardians of Zek. I just being safe about this. I've already had some. What's this? Oh, those are not terrible if you're like not really raiding heavily. Those are actually, I've never seen those before. I wonder who dropped those. I have no idea who dropped those. Okay, let's see if I can just pull the statue without that other red guardian. Let's find out. So if we can, we're going to fight him back here. In fact, I'm going to back everyone up a little bit. And we'll just put him over here. And what we're going to do is just check everyone's mana real fast. I should have done this beforehand. Right. Have everyone meditate for maybe 1 or 2 ticks while the incoming... And we're going to, you know, don't time to this. We're going to start we can get the complete heal chain set up. Set the timing 5 seconds. We're going to use... what? Are they coming? I'm going to set Furious Discipline. And pull the statue. Oh no, buddy! Oh, there goes buddy. That's okay. We're going to set the raid on the first armor, and we're going to debuff and dot the second armor. I'm going to start the complete heal chain. Honestly, I feel like at this point, I'm so well geared that I could do this without a complete heal, but the problem is he has a lot of hit points, and my clerics would probably run out of mana. It's not that Dave would die from lack of healing. He would just be like, I'd run out of mana. So I'm going to debuff the Statue of Rallos Zek. He is slowable. He just, even though his resistances are, you know what, I'll switch to the resistances in a second. Should have showed that beforehand, the stats. Hey, it's been a while since I've recorded a video. EverQuest stopped working for me. It actually, like, legit, now he's slow. It stopped working. So here's the Statue of Rallos Zek, what we're doing. I'm sorry I did this out of order. He flurries, he is slowable, he hits for up to 1100, he double attacks, 1.1 second delay. Very decent resistor. In fact, I'm going to do /NS for nuke set. Lure magic only wizard. So the wizards are going to actually use their lures. I mean, he's going down fairly fast, right? I'm not even paying attention. This is... I hate to say it's a trivial fight, but, you know, I have some avatar weapons from Sleeper's Tomb now, so I'm getting that avatar bonus and this plus 100 attack. My buff routines are fairly optimized now. So the Statue of Rallos Zek, I mean, the real strategy is just, he is a tanking thing. It's just that pull. You can kite the armor of Zek, or kite him and kill the armor of Zek if you have a smaller group. But really, just taking on Statue, he does hit hard. He's not like the Avatar of War, but he, before he's slowed, he's actually pretty challenging. And it's really just landing that slow. And let's see which slow actually landed on him. It was Turger, so that's a magic-based slow. Because you can see Allie's actually tanking right now, and she's not even dying, and she has no complete heals on her. I have to work on this aggro problem I have, where other tanks are getting aggro, and Dave's not getting it back. I think what I have to do is just hit my back off button, but since Statue's almost dead, it just doesn't matter. So, Statue of Rallos Zek is about to die. It's kind of a fast fight. I'm going to load up the parse, if I can get the parse to load. Let's see if I can get it to load. So, it looks like the parse didn't quite work, because you can see the total damage is 288,000, and I know Statue has about, we saw this, he has 400,000, so it looks like the parse did not pick up everyone's nukes. Yeah, I could probably parse through this and see what's going on, and I'm not really sure who didn't get picked up. I'm guessing someone's standing far away, so probably some of the casters were standing too far away from Statue of Rallos Zek. My tanking parse is not working. I don't know if I have the wrong version of GAM parse. It is the 20099C beta, and it's not picking up tanking, so I can't see what kind of damage I took. A little bit. But yeah, as you can see, I will do more about parsing going forward in the videos to kind of see who's doing what. Usually it's the wizards and the rogues on top. I've read that monks should really be the top, but it doesn't always seem to be the case. Oh, what's this say? Macro problem? Let's see something. Oh, sorry about the beeping. Sorry, the veteran AA is crashing because I don't have him. So we got some loot, and honestly, I have better loot than this now just because I've been doing so much. But I'll show you if you haven't been following along with these. You can do /find slot space back. And you can do / only the pipe character, monk, bard, rogue, beast, burr, berserker, or anyone you want to give it to. And oh, the macros are off. Sorry, the macros are off and I turn them back on. So you can do this and you can see everyone, they link their cloaks. And pretty much everyone has a better cloak. Cloak of the Firestorm. That's from Dozakar. You know what? Cloak of Flames is not enough. You know, but I don't know if he has... He does have a better razor. So I will give it to Roland. So I will target Roland and give item 25207 and switch to Roland. And you know what? That was you can kind of see it's hit point armor class upgrade and looks like some resists too. You know, it's like I've been asked why I do this, and it's, you know, boxing the running the characters against the mob is not really the fun part all the time, because like come on, it's most fights this early on are tank and spings. It's really what's the challenge is the looting, is everyone getting loot. And yes, you can like obviously give people loot like I am right now. I could cheat. And I have used loot multipliers to kind of speed stuff up or more loot drops, and I'll swap over to the loot multiplier real quick. You can come here into the admin panel and you can see server rules. You can type in loot. You can actually change the loot multiplier if you want more loot to drop. This is really good if you have a lot of characters like I do, and you want more loot to drop, so you're not doing the same fight over and over again. I'll take out my handy-dandy calculator. You can see if you have 72 characters and there are 22 loot slots per character, and I believe it's 22. It might be 23 or 4, but let's say 22. That's how much loot you need if best in slot drops every time, which it doesn't. And if you were to assume each mob drops 4 pieces of loot, which is sometimes true, that's how many fights you would have to do. And that's stupid. You'd be doing this for like a year or more, or just a lot. Even if you repop zones, it would just take forever. So what if you were to get 20 pieces of loot per kill? You made like, you know, 5x loot or more. That's a little more manageable. Now the game feels a little more fun. Anyway, if you like what you saw, please hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Share this with your friends, and we're gonna do some more videos. Have a good one.